What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'll be covering Mr. Miggles. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I'd greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so if we take a look at the crypto market right now, it's actually holding very well. Bitcoin is just beneath 68,000. Now, I do understand that yesterday it was over 69,000. However, usually major events are buy the rumor, sell the news. And even after Donald Trump had spoken at Bitcoin Nashville, we're still holding very well. And I will go ahead and give you guys a few of the highlights from that. So this is what Watcher Guru posted. So on day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. Create a U.S. government strategic national Bitcoin stockpile if elected. U.S. government will keep 100% of Bitcoin it owns. Bitcoin going to the moon. Never sell your Bitcoin. Bitcoin will one day probably surpass the market cap of gold. And that right there that he just said is huge. And it shows a lot of faith in Bitcoin. I reaffirm my pledge to commute Ross Ulbricht's sentence. There will never be a CBDC while I am president of the United States. And this is also big because a lot of people out there do not want to see a CBDC. Bitcoin and crypto will skyrocket like never before if elected president. Bitcoin is not threatening the dollar. The current U.S. government is threatening the dollar. The United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world. Bitcoin stands for freedom, sovereignty, and independence from government coercion and control. I pledge to the Bitcoin community that the day that I take oath of office, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's anti-crypto crusade will be over. Now, the reality is at the end of the day, most politicians are going to say whatever they can to get votes. So whether or not that's what he's doing, who knows? But even just by saying this stuff, it's still going to be very bullish for crypto. And if we do take a look at Bitcoin in the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we are still holding very strong. Bitcoin ended up putting in a higher high, and we still are trading above all of the moving averages. And the 21-day just crossed the 50-day moving average, which is a golden cross. Now, usually people only count a golden cross when the 21-day crosses the 200-day, but I have still personally seen massive moves when smaller moving averages cross. And the fact that we had a perfect wick down to bounce off of the 21-day is very bullish. So right now, to me, I would not be surprised if the 4-hour is about to get a very nice move. The stochastics have almost completely reset, and the RSI still reset a little bit. We definitely look like we have legs right now. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin has pumped a lot in the last 3 weeks. So there's also a chance that we do see a bigger retracement. But now I do want to point out, even though Bitcoin is still holding relatively strong, most of the meme coin market is getting destroyed. It is still blood red around the market. Whether that's Doge, Shiba, Pepe, Whiff, Bonk, Floki, Bread on Base. And Bread on Base is a pretty good one to compare because Miggles is also on Base. But if you take a look at Miggles right now, you can see that Miggles has actually had a pretty good retracement. Their market cap had ran up to over 100 million, and now they're back at 46 million. Now, what does worry me slightly is that Miggles did break this previous support level. Now, I say worry me, but it actually doesn't worry me. It kind of excites me because I personally would love to accumulate Miggles at even lower levels. You have to understand, I initially called this in my Discord at a $17 million market cap, but I didn't even buy it this time. So after I'd called it at 17 mil, it ran up to over 100 mil. So I had completely missed out on that. But nonetheless, some of you guys still probably have not even heard about Miggles. And I want to be clear, one of the biggest reasons I'm super bullish on it is because of Coinbase. It seems like Coinbase is heavily pushing Miggles. Now, I also want to be clear, I would be surprised if Coinbase ever officially supported Miggles. To me, it just seems like it's kind of behind the scenes. But the fact that they have Miggles as a pinned tweet from July 17th is extremely bullish. Now, again, it's not like they're actually promoting the token itself. But I promise you Coinbase is well aware of what they're doing. And now a lot of people are going to ask, okay, but why are they doing this? Personally, I think it has a lot to do with Base. I think they're trying to bring volume to Base. And if you can make a meme coin pump like crazy on your chain, that could be very good because a lot of people are going to see a lot of other people making money. So naturally, they're going to want to come have some fun. Now, obviously, none of that is factual. It's all speculation on my end. But personally, when I'm looking to buy into a meme coin, this is definitely a good indicator. I'm telling you right now, very few projects out there have ever had the capability of sending straight to $100 million market cap within like 2 or 3 days of launching. That is practically unheard of outside of like Book of Meme. And if you look at Mr. Miggles on Twitter, they're already closing in on 30,000 followers. Just to be clear, at the time of recording this video, Miggles is 12 days old. A lot of people out there truly do think that Mr. Miggles could become the Coinbase mascot. And I've even seen a lot of people say they think it could pass Bread on Base. Now, I don't know if I will personally go that far. That's a pretty hefty task. But it is definitely possible if Coinbase continues posting about them. So regardless, I definitely recommend keeping your eyes on Mr. Miggles. There's not much else for me to say. But while we're on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow, at Crypto Now or Never. I post in here pretty much every single day. And then I would also like to take a moment to talk about my private Discord through Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, and there are many benefits to joining my Discord. For example, this is going to give you guys closer access to me. You guys are going to be able to track the cryptos that I'm personally buying, selling, considering buying, and even the cryptos that I currently hold. And we have been making some huge gains in here. For example, I posted a buy alert for Hoppy on April 21st at a $580,000 market cap, and Hoppy ran up to over an $80 million market cap, which is over a 100x. Just to put that in perspective, if you guys had invested $1,000, your $1,000 would be worth well over $100,000. Those are life-changing gains to most people. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building a very strong community. I'd love to see you guys in here. But also, I want to be crystal clear, every single one of these projects that I cover on my channel comes with extremely high risk. It is very important that you always understand your own risk tolerance. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Mr. Miggles will go this bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.